videos this week, which is absolutely amazing. But the biggest one that I got this week was talking about how to manage mental health changes, how to manage when you are talking to yourself in a less positive light, and just how to work through that. Like, what do you do when all this stuff keeps coming up, and trying to work out ways that we can get out of the spiral, a negative spiral, when you're having like a bad time. Like, for example, you know, if you're feeling unwell, or you got a tummy bug, or you feel a bit unwell, or you know, it's that time of the month, or life's stressful, like, it's not uncommon to feel blurred, to feel bloated, to feel gross in your body. Like, that stuff can happen, especially if you're unwell. You can't train, you're not getting a good muscle pump, you're not getting the blood flow around your body, food's not digesting well. You know, there's reasons that can actually contribute to you feeling that way. When you're stressed, when you're anxious, that's going to hinder your digestive process as well. Again, that can impact how you're feeling about yourself. Like, there's really understandable reasons why you may be going through a challenging time. Stress, sickness, poor sleep, a lot going on, a lot of brain fatigue, stuff like that. It's understandable to start feeling not fabulous. Like, that is totally understandable. But there's things that we can do to try and help it and to rewrite the script. And, you know, there's how you're feeling and how you're acting that are two different things to think of as well. So, you know, if you're feeling a bit unmotivated, or a bit like, oh, I'm a bit stressed, or a bit overwhelmed, or anything like that, that doesn't need to impact. I still do my shit. I still meal prep. I still hit my macros. I still do my steps. I still do my training. I drink my water. Like, in those circumstances, it's like, I acknowledge how I feel. Maybe I'll be a little bit kinder on myself, a bit of self-soothing. You know, for example, if I'm feeling a bit like, usually I'll go and have another coffee because I just feel really comforted by my coffees. Like, I just love that. Or a warm drink. A warm drink usually does the trick. You know, so that could be a self-soothing thing, but I'm still going to go to the gym. I'm still going to go hit my steps. Like, it does not matter how I'm feeling. I'm still going to do the work, but I may also do some extra things to help through that period of time. So whether it's, you know, something that's a bit self-soothing, ideally away from food, but I think like a drink is okay, definitely, because like, I know that some people like a cup of tea or something can be really nice. So I think a drink is a little bit different than self-soothing with food, but being conscious of it still. So whether it's that, whether it's like cozying up on the couch with your dog. Oh, you can't see Lenny. I was like, Lenny's right behind me. Whether that's cozying up on the couch with, you know, your dog, watching a movie more than you normally would do, or being like, I'm going to bed early, everyone, peace out, I'm going to go read a book, I'm not talking to any of you. Like, you know, something that can be a little extra self-soothing, but I still do the fundamentals. So when it's more that aspect of things, listening to like a Motiversity video on YouTube for a bit of extra motivation and a bit of extra like positive mindset and a bit of like rewiring your brain, something like that can be super beneficial. So they're things that you can do when you're not feeling fab. When you're sick, like literally when you're sick, when you're really underslept, like things like that, then we prioritize rest. We're not going to do all the steps. We're going to do the best we can with our nutrition. You're going to smash your water, but your rest will be higher, so your training will be lower. It's understandable to feel a little blurred because you're not training, you're not getting blood flow to your muscles, you're not pushing your fitness, you're not getting the endorphins from exercise as much, so it is understandable. So it does depend on the context of what's going on the less amazing side of things. But we want to, I think emotions come and go with the tide, they ebb and flow, acknowledge them. What can we do to help work through them? But know that they come and go, and they don't need to dictate your actions that you take. They're two separate things. So that's like step one. Step two is like any negative self-talk. If you are not comfortable saying your internal monologue to your daughter, to your sister, or to your best friend, then it does not come out of your mouth or out of your brain. If you have a negative self-talk, that's okay. Shit happens. We say these things, you know. Sometimes we get these intrusive thoughts that you're like, oh my God, why am I thinking like that? But the key is we catch it, we put it onto like a little cloud, and then we just let the wind float it away. or you put it on a little leaf that sits on the river and then it floats down the river. It's like, it's okay to have these thoughts, it's okay to feel like that, but we take them out, we catch it, we take it, and we send it away. If you are not comfortable saying it to your daughter, to your sister, or your best friend, then you are not allowed to say it to yourself. Full stop. End of story. Nothing further. Okay? No negative self-talk allowed. Because when you say you're lazy, you'll forever be lazy. When you say you're not good at something, you'll forever not be very good at it. Your body listens. So if you keep telling yourself, I'm no good at squats, well, you're never going to get any better at squats. But if you say, squats are not my strongest exercise right now, but god dang, I'm going to keep working on it, and I'm going to be amazing at it, and they're going to be a strength for me in the future, but right now they're a bit of a weakness, but I'm working on it, and I'm going to be amazing at it in the future, then you are going to continue to get better in your squats. Element of fake it till you make it. You know, if you're feeling like, oh my god, my clothes are not fitting well today, like I'm feeling bloated, I'm feeling blah, chuck a baggy t-shirt on and go get to the gym, because you always feel better after training. But it's like, how you feel doesn't have to dictate what you act, and then how you speak to yourself will impact how you act and will impact how you feel. So if you say to yourself, oh my god, you're so bloated, you're so fat, the clothes aren't fitting, like what's the point? You're not even doing anything, like, well then, yeah, that's going to make you then feel like, what's the point? Why should I continue? I'm just going to go do something else and go fuck it mode. So instead, we go, look, I'm acknowledging I'm not feeling too fab today, like the clothes are feeling a bit tight, I'm a bit bloated, I'm a bit stressed, so my digestion's a bit off, or I didn't have the best night's sleep, so I can understand why, or it's hormones, like, alright, I'm bloated, whatever, I experience it, this is not fun, I'm just going to chuck a big t-shirt on because, you know what, I'm going to go do my work, so then I know I feel fabulous for doing it because I'm strong, and I'm like, I'm a strong, independent woman, but I'm strong, I'm fit, I'm working towards my goals, I'm looking after my health, and that's what matters. So it's like, the negative self-talk is going to make you how you're going to act. So if you say these negative things, you're going to act in that negative way. If you acknowledge it, accept it, it is what it is. There's some things that you can't change, but they are going to come and go, and then move on and go do the stuff that's just going to make you feel good anyways. The way you speak about yourself is so important. Now, what are some other strategies that you can do to help it? I love listening to like motivational kind of videos and things. Like Motiversary is probably my favorite one. I'll listen to the podcast or the YouTube. Just like things that are just like make you be like, yeah, that's it, let's go. And then there's always these geniuses that have said all these amazing things in the past that's just really rewarding to listen to. So that's like one thing. Another thing is positive affirmations to yourself, whether you want to write them down, whether you have them sticky note on your mirror, whether you type them, voice note them, listen back to them, write them in a journal, whatever it is. We want gratitude practice, we want positive affirmations, and we want to write out our goals like we've already achieved them. All the positive things. Be delusionally positive about how amazing you are. Even if inside you're kind of like, it's like, no, none of that, like, yeah, we're just going to be delusional. Be delusional in achieving your goals in the way that you speak to yourself. Pretend like you've already achieved what you're trying to work towards. See it, and then it can actually happen. And be with gratitude. It doesn't even have to be like these big, amazing, in-depth things. You can just be like, dang, I'm so grateful for the tiniest little things. Like, I'm so grateful that I've got these beautiful plants right next to me, because it's just, you know, I've recently moved my office out into this back room, and I'm surrounded by nature so much more, and it's just such a more enjoyable place to work, and I'm so grateful for that. Super random. I'm so grateful that it's actually sunny now, it's not raining anymore. Like, dang, that's so good. You just practice stuff like that, you just feel good in your heart. Like, you just feel warmth in your heart for it. So when you practice loving kindness, when you practice gratitude, it just sends this like beautiful positivity through your whole entire body, and then that makes you act more positively. It helps you to be more resilient. You know, if you're in this really positive gratitude state and then something comes up, or something kind of like not fabulous comes up, or a stress or anything, you're in this like elevated state where you can be like, I can tackle it, we're all good, let's keep calm and carry on. Whereas if you're already in this low level, like negative, stressed, anxious, like or anxiety, sometimes you can't even control it, so maybe I'll scrap anxiety, but stressed state, and then something happens, you're already down here, your resilience is low, it's easy to tick you over the edge. So instead, we want to elevate, start high. It helps you to conquer whatever comes about the day. You know, something doesn't quite go right, you're like, well, I'm still grateful for the day, so whatever, we'll make it work, we'll find a way, it's fine. So in positive states, so setting yourself up in a positive state first thing in the morning is key. Listening to either a video or doing some journaling, or maybe you write a letter to yourself and speak it into a voice note so you can listen to it every single day. Whatever it takes to get you into that elevated state, and it's just going to hold you there for more things that come throughout the day. It's like putting on your armor, putting on your helmet, putting on your armor, stuff like that. So that's another one. Then we keep doing this stuff that makes us feel good. Exercise releases endorphins. Eat good food, feel good in your tummy. Most of your serotonin's produced in your tummy. You're going to feel good. Drink your water, dehydration. We want our brain to keep functioning. Drink your water. Get a good night's sleep. That helps with everything. So you can see where, like, tying in all the stuff that helps your physical goals really does help with your mental goals. It all comes hand in hand. Hopefully that helps with understanding what you can do when you're having these negative days. And also, the main thing is, that's okay. It's okay to have a day where you're just like, you know, some days you might just have a day where you're like, fuck this, today sucks, like I just want to go back to bed. Do not just go back to bed though. But you can acknowledge that you want to go back to bed and you just want a day where you're just like, fuck the world. But then just keep carrying on. But you can acknowledge it. So it's okay to not be sunshine and unicorns every single day. Like, that is okay, but it doesn't have to impact how you then move throughout your day. You might implement a little bit of extra self-soothing, but you don't have to take away the beautiful habits that are going to help you stay amazing 99% of the time. It's the same concept of, if you don't brush your teeth for one day, it's a bit gross, but it's like, whatever, like, it's pretty gross, but like, there's no serious consequences other than you don't feel fab. If you don't brush your teeth for a week, you'll probably start to notice a bit of negative impact. If you don't brush your teeth for a month, you're going to start to notice some serious impact. If you don't brush your teeth ongoing, the dentist is going to scream at you because they're going to be pulling all your teeth out because they're destroyed. These habits that we do every single day, water, exercise, movement in general, like good food, sleep, individually is like, what's the point? What's the point? But if you see it as that big picture, like brushing your teeth, like missing a couple of days here and there, you're going to be like, I don't feel fabulous, my teeth are a bit furry, but like, it's okay. Don't do it for a month. Your body's screaming at you. Your body's so unhappy. So that is why, like, no matter what, we want this overarching goal of consistency over absolute perfection, because it's in the grand scheme of things helping you with your mental and your physical health. And it's often, you don't really realize how much it's having an impact on your mental health until you stop, and then you have to come back to it and you're like, oh my God, I missed that. So that's another thing too. So hopefully that helps. No negative self-talk allowed. If you hear yourself saying something negative about yourself, I want you to pull it up and be like, hey, stop it. Stop it. And reflect on what's going on. Reflect what might be leading to it. And what can we do to help work through it. And, you know, it could just be chuck a baggy t-shirt on and keep calm, carry on. Or it could be, I'm going to go outside and go for a walk, go put your feet in the sand. You know, there's all different things that you can do individually. And yeah, I think that'll do it. That will be enough from this one. I think that helps with the negative self-talking and why we do all this for your mental health as well. It's something that's accumulative. It's not like one time you go to the gym, suddenly your mental health's going to be amazing. It's a cumulative effect of everything that we do builds up this resilient, strong mind and body, and that self-confidence. But still, it's not going to be perfect every day, and that's okay. And these things happen, and we just ebb and flow with it as well. Our mind is just like a muscle, like your body, and so it's not like me saying right now, right, no more self-talk, everyone, you're not going to do it anymore. Like, it's not that perfect. It does take practice and kindness. So accept it, and then go, what can we do? And then we just keep moving on as best as we can. And then, of course, when you got problems, you just shoot me a message and I will help you out as well. We'll work through it, and I will give you a little slap through the screen if I need to as well. Or I will help you work through it. So hopefully that's helped. If you watched the replay of this, guys, let me know and what you're going to implement to help out of everything that I've talked about in this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.